Hi, my name is Kevin Vogel, and I'm a certified teacher of the deaf and hard of hearing. I'm going to be making a series of videos related to my experience as a deaf ed teacher, and then also other deaf ed related videos. But today I wanted to talk about my major and the program that I completed at Baylor University. First, I'm going to talk about the general structure of the program, and then I'm going to go into the specific classes and courses and how those are organized. The major is specifically called the Communication Sciences and Disorders major, and that major has two different tracks. The first track is speech pathology, and the other track is a deaf ed concentration. In addition to my major, I was required to complete the minor in ASL English Interpreting. My program is a BA, 4 years total. There's 3 years of on-campus coursework and some practicum built in, which I'll touch on later. But the fourth year, my senior year, is a year-long internship, a 2-part internship. So as you go through completing courses for your major, as well as general ed courses, you will come to a point in your junior year where you have to officially apply to the program. And that is an interview in ASL with a panel of the deaf ed faculty. And after that, you will get a letter letting you know whether you were accepted or not accepted into the deaf ed concentration. So in terms of courses, I'm going to separate these into 4 different categories. The first category is the Csd courses, the general courses for the major. Then I'm going to go into the more specific deaf ed courses, as well as courses found in the minor for ASL English Interpreting. And then the third category is education courses that were completed in the School of Education. And the last category is the internship portion. So for the Csd courses, these are some examples. I'll put them right here on the screen. I was looking for a program that was a bilingual, bicultural focus. And so I was really excited about the courses specifically in the second category. So when I was seeing that I had to take these types of courses, I felt like they were very speech path. I felt like they weren't going to relate to what I was going to be doing as a teacher. And at first I had some reservations, but I fell in love with these classes. Once I started working, I realized how much these principles and this background is foundational to my practice as a deaf ed teacher. The second category is the deaf ed and ASL interpreting classes. The main course for the deaf education program is the language and literacy for the deaf class, and that is 2 semesters, so it takes up a full year. The language and literacy course includes a practicum element to it. So as you're learning principles for deaf ed, you're able to apply them through developing lesson plans and presenting these lessons to classes in the RDSPD program. One of the main reasons why I decided to pursue deaf ed in college was because I fell in love with ASL. And so coming into a program that had a minor for interpreting and had several ASL classes as well as deaf culture really appealed to me. So the third category that I want to talk about is the education courses, which include these right here. My first semester on campus, I had the opportunity to tutor middle grade students in math, which shows the value that Baylor has for direct application of the principles that they're teaching. And I really enjoyed that and I really appreciated that. You may notice the Ppr Certification class. That class focuses on one of the tests required to becoming a certified teacher in the state of Texas. Certification requirements vary from subject and specialization. The 3 tests that I was required to take were the PPR test, which again is for all educators. It's the Professional Responsibilities Test. The second one is a deaf ed specific one that discusses deaf ed specific scenarios as well as different principles. The third one is an ASL proficiency test. So through the different courses and tests that I completed while at Baylor, I was able to attain certification once I graduated, which meant that I was able to get a job as well. I'm going to be making a video about my experience as an itinerant deaf education teacher. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe so you can get the notification of when I post that. Leave a comment down below or any questions that you may have about my program, if I missed something, or Baylor in general, or any ideas that you have for future videos that I can talk about. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see the new videos that I'm planning on filming. Thank you.